Hey guys, today we are looking at the Canon 200d, which is one of the best selling budget DSLRs out there, and I got it from Amazon for under 40,000 rupees on a credit card EMI, which is no cost EMI. And also I got this around 10 or 15 days back, but I did not upload these videos. So also remember, I shot this entire video on the Honor 7X. So let's take a quick look at box contents, and I'm also going to show you some of the sample images, and let's see if it is any good. So these are the contents that you get in the box. We will take a look at all of these in a bit. Alright, let's start off with the body itself. So this feels really lightweight for a DSLR and also feels well built, and I used Canon 1300d before, but in comparison to that, this feels much better built. But you can also see the texture on the side, and also on the front you will see the flippable screen, which is really useful and one of the most important features of these DSLRs. Alright, so it has all the usual stuff like the shutter button, the main dial, the display button, the mode dial, the on-off switch, and pretty much all the usual stuff that you see on a DSLR. Now all these things may look really overwhelming, but once you start using it, you will really get used to it in no time. And the only thing that requires a lot of learning curve is shooting in manual mode. But you don't really need to shoot in manual mode because it is not meant for everyone. And if you really want to improve your photography skills, and if you want to be a professional, or if you want to get the best out of it, then definitely you can try and shoot in manual mode. But it is definitely not necessary, and you can, without any guilt feeling, you can easily shoot in the auto mode, and you can actually get some really good results. Alright, so another important feature that I found here is that it has the external mic support, which is really important for a better audio. And as you can see now, I don't really feel reassuring when I hold it because the grip is not that great. But you can use the strap, and this is the 18-55 kit lens, which is STM, so there is no sound while shooting. But I highly recommend the f 1.8 50mm lens, which is the prime lens. Anyway, let's take a look at the other contents. So this is the 16 GB memory card, and also the battery, obviously. Now this takes quite some time to charge, but it is lasting longer, which is really good compared to the Canon 1300d. So these are the contents that you get in the box, and this is the strap finally. Alright guys, now let's hook up the lens. So make sure that these two white dots are aligned properly, and then turn it clockwise, and that's pretty much it. You will hear this clicking noise. That means it is all set and ready to shoot. And you can see it looks really small for a DSLR, and also feels lightweight, and you can easily carry it around anywhere without adding much bulk to your camera bag, or any bag for that matter. Now let's take a look at the interface. So you have all the modes. Basically these are all auto modes that you can use according to the situation. This is something that you find in pretty much all the DSLRs, especially the Canon ones. I don't know much about the Nikon ones. So also the touchscreen works like a charm. It is really responsive and very good. And also the clarity, the overall clarity is pretty good actually. But if you shoot outdoors, you might have to increase the brightness for better visibility. So another cool feature about this camera is that it can shoot in 60 fps. Now guys, I just love 60 fps. The video looks just butter smooth and very fluid. If you didn't know, just Google or search it on YouTube and you will find out. And if you slow it down, it looks really sick like this. These are some of the shots taken on the Canon 200d in 60 fps and then slowed down. So that is really a cinematic shot that you can create out of this. And also the focus speeds are pretty good, and you can see some of the sample images also, as you can see, and they look really good. And these are all shot in the auto mode as well. Alright, now talking about the video, the dual pixel autofocus works just amazing, and this is actually a live tracking mode where you can actually track your face, or you can also track any object. You can see how precisely it is able to track the subject. And not only that, you also have some other modes You can also use them according to your requirements, but the autofocus overall is really good, and coming from a 1300D, it is a big relief, and this is probably the only reason why I got this for 40,000 rupees, which I could barely afford. Alright guys, I'm not a camera expert, but I just tried to share my experience with this camera after using for about 15 days. So if you found this video helpful, please give it a like and let me know if you want me to make more videos on this camera, like tutorials or the full review. So that's been it for this video guys. I hope you liked it. Please like and share this video, also subscribe. Thanks for watching guys. I'll see you soon.